This is Mark Bell from supertraining.tv, Super Training Gym, the strongest gym in the West, answering a question for a relative of mine, Rico Gags. Rico Gags has a question about training. His old man is training. His old man's been training heavy and training hard for years and years, and is now over 65 years old. And Rico is always getting some advice from him, and he wants to know, how, if he should implement his dad's advice or if he should go a different route. The old man says that nobody grows in the gym, that you need a lot of rest. Everyone knows how I feel about rest. A true warrior's rest is going to work, my friend. Rest when you're dead. Keep the gas pedal on full speed. This question comes up a lot. People ask about recovery a lot. And people ask about, what's the most optimal way to train to gain size and gain strength. It's whatever you can handle, really, and that's such an individual thing, and that's why there's so much different information out there. There's a lot of information from a lot of different people on the best ways to recover from workouts and how to put your splits in, and when to train your back, when to train your biceps, and so on. And in your questioning, you said, if you do back one day and do biceps the next, or vice versa, that in a lot of ways you end up training the same muscles 2 days in a row. And in effect, you're correct. But however, I think thinking too hard about it. This is lifting weights. Go in there, have fun with it, lift some weights, make yourself sore, and try to eat properly, try to sleep as best you can. I know you have kids, so you're not sleeping at all. And you got my cousin Stacy up your ass 24 hours a day, so that's probably pretty fun too. But your dad is a doctor, and I am a deadlifter and a power lifter, and that's what I get paid for. I'm one of the few people in the world that can probably say that. I get paid for the blood, sweat, and tears I have shed inside the gym. I get paid for that, and I get paid for that only. That's how I make my living. That's how I make my bread and butter. Your dad makes his bread and butter by keeping people safe. And so his advice is going to be a lot safer than my advice. My advice is that things that are safe are not good for getting strong. That's the truth of it. Things that are good for getting really strong are going to look extremely dangerous, such as good mornings and deadlifts and exercises like that look like they're going to blow your spine out. Those are the best exercises to put on the most mass. My advice to you on what you should do to get big and strong: you got to eat big, and you got to train hard. Use compound exercises: bench press, squat, deadlift. If you like power cleans, you can throw some of those in there. But bench, squat, deadlift, bent over row, nothing's changed in the exercise world for about 30 or 40 years. As much as people want to try to say that it's changed, it hasn't. You don't need to eat every 2 hours. You don't need to sleep 8 hours. You don't need 4 days off to recover, to be big and strong. You should be able to go at it pretty hard, as often as you can handle. It's going to be a little different for everybody. I'd say about 4 to 5 days a week of being in the weight room is acceptable. Doing anything more than that, and you're just going to become too much of a meathead. But think about it. Think about all the meatheads you know. Think about me. How many hours a week am I in the gym? How many hours is the biggest guy? The biggest guy at your gym is in the gym the most, probably. That's probably the answer. Does he really care about his recovery time? Probably not. But on the same token, you do need some rest. You do need some recuperation. An easy way to split it up is to just blast all one area at one time. Your dad said to do full body and then rest the full day. That's one way of doing it, but that would be, in my opinion, too long of a workout and too awkward of a workout to do your whole body. So I would say, maybe you do back and biceps on the same day, or chest and triceps on the same day, or something along those lines. You really split it up whatever way you'd like. One of the splits I used to be a big fan of, that I still somewhat implement today. I don't train body parts. I train for exercises. I train to try to make my bench as heavy as I can. I train to try to make my squat as heavy as I can, and as well as my deadlift. So I train the exercise, and I train the exercise that will make me stronger for that particular exercise and that particular movement. Thank you. I'm picking up my food. Thank you.
Let me help you.
I got it. Thank you. And picking up some macoonies. And sorry for that little lapse there. But there's a lot of different ways to split it up. I used to split it up a real simple way, and something I still kind of do. I do back and chest on the same day. I do biceps and triceps on the same day. And I blast out my legs all in one day. And that was a 3-day-a-week program. And I just kind of rotated around. Sometimes I'd hit that those 3 days. Sometimes I'd get, sometimes I'd only span over the course of 4 or 5 days, and I'd restart the cycle over again. But hopefully that helps you out, Rico Gag. See you at Easter, buddy. Catch you later. And that's it from supertraining.tv. I'm out.